No, we talk about anything you want, bro.
Don't worry when we fly far away. Now DJ E-Dub, 'cause I only belong to you. Love and respect, this is Honeybee. I represent for DJ E-Dub, the island Hitman, and you are now locked into the Sweet Reggae Music Show. Love up every time, seen? Honeybee says so, says so.
The change is sick, though. Definitely want to keep it.
Are you ready?
All right, this is Eric E-Dub here from the Sweet Reggae Music Show, and I got my brother Pali Roots in the house.
Aloha.
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 And thought we'd talk some story, find out what's up with Pali lately, and maybe some history. A lot of history.
A lot of history, man. 2000 to now. I'm telling it all like it is now.
Right on.
jamming the music. Jamming the irate, jamming the reggae, jamming the music. Why yo, irate, jamming the reggae, jamming the music. Yeah, jamming the irate, jamming the reggae, jamming the music.
So where were you born, brother?
Born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii, till I was 14. And then at 14, I moved to Oakland, California, a place called San Leandro, Alameda County. And I moved in with my older brother. And at there, I finished my high school. I was there at 8th grade till 12th grade. And then after 12th grade, so from 79 to 87, 88, I was in the military.
And when did you start playing music? And what instrument?
Man, I started playing music as a little kid, actually. I was playing ukulele about 7, and then by 11, I was playing the guitar.
What's the first band you ever played with?
First band I ever played with was in high school. I was in 9th grade, and I made a band called Sweet Paradise. And it was me and my nephews and my nephew's friend, and then we had a guy named Tim, and he was like the bass player from Earth, Wind & Fire.
Nice.
And I played guitar and sang. At that time, Manao Company, Kalana Pakele, Barra Walter, Helemano, Butch Helemano, who else? CNK, Kalapana, all those guys I grew up listening to.
So what was the first band you played with in San Diego, or did you have form?
Upon moving to San Diego, I had a job at UCSD Medical Center, and I met this guy named Akoni Kua, who was a student at USD.
So that was the beginning of SDIB?
And that was the beginning of SDIB. We were in the elevator, and I was singing Drop because I had it on my headphones. And then he harmed me, and I heard it through my other ear. And I turned around, and I said, shit, this guy is harming. And then we looked at each other, and I'm like, bro, where you from? Oh, from Hawaii, Big Island, bro. And that was Akoni. And then I said, oh, bro, right on, me too, Oahu, cuz. And so we hit it off like that. And the next day, I told him, hey, bring your ukulele, So we got together at lunch. And then I heard him sing, and then he heard me play. And then he told me, hey, come to my house, like, when you get off work. And I got off work at 11 o'clock at night. So after I get off work, I would go to his house. And we would jam in his bedroom while he would, like, take a break. He was studying college. And so we would play late at night. And I know his mom and his younger brother at the time heard us.
Nice.
So then he introduced me to a couple other guys. One of them was a guy that we all know, but I'm not waiting. I know him now, but that's how I met him. His name is Kale.
So how did you end up forming the band SDIB? How did that?
Oh, so he introduced me to Jeff. Akoni did, because he was a schoolmate at USD from Iolani, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Brother Jeff, Iwashira.
So Brother Jeff played ukulele and harmony.
Brother Jeff just was on brother from Hawaii. He played on the football team at USD, and he used to jam his ukulele and
harmonies.
Akoni got together because Akoni did the same thing. And so I went, man, got my next paycheck, and then I bought a PA system and I set it up in my garage, and I said, okay, man, we're gonna practice. We're gonna play right here. You can play every day right here. Sort of like we're gonna practice, and then we're gonna make on band.
How about John? When did John?
Not
join?
yet. John never come yet.
Did you guys play out when you had that first band?
So we had 3 of us. Okay, and we had a bass player and we had a conga player. In the beginning, just trial and error, kind of, meet this guy, So we knew in the hospital, we knew a lady that worked in the lab, and her husband played congas and percussion. So we got together with him, and then he brought a bass player in, and we made a band, but it was called Just Us because it was just us, So it's Just Us, and we spelled it like JUS', and then kind of looked like Jesus, but it was Just Us, and it was like just real short, maybe a couple months. That ended, and it was back to me, Akoni, and Jeff, the 3 of us. How we got the name San Diego Island Boys is because there was Big Island for Akoni, and then brother Jeff and I is from Oahu, so that's San Diego, which is him, and then we're the Island Boys.
Nice.
From an island, so the San Diego Island Boys is how we got that name, and so we stuck with it and went downtown to pitch Denrick production on a Thursday, and I told him I had a 3-piece. It was me and 2 ukuleles. And he asked if we had a drummer. I said, yeah, the drummer was the Casio keyboard. We had a Casio keyboard that I bought, and you just press the button, and it would play a drum beat, preset. So we played that as a drummer, and had the first gig. And what happened was we packed the house on a Thursday night, and they sold out a lot of beer, and they didn't know what happened. But I tell you what happened. It was the beginning of the next 4 years that was going to take place, because these two kids that I had, Akoni and Jeff from USD, they were supported by the whole campus. They came to the show every Thursday. Wherever these two guys went, the whole campus came. And so it was the Hawaiians that came from Hawaii, and it was the mainlanders, the Howleys that latched on to the vibe. And so, eventually we ended up getting a drummer and becoming our steady drummer. And then we met, and his name is John Naki from Waianae, straight out of Waianae, cool brother.
He's the one who introduced me to you guys. I mean, it was Mana and John.
And John.
Yeah,
Okay.
John's got an album. He did a solo album too, by the way. He used to sing.
Yeah, of course. It's called Naki.
Yeah.
You can hit him up. Look, Naki Music.
But he used to be able to hold the beat
Hey,
down and a drink in his hand at the same time. He wouldn't miss a beat.
Bro, yeah, John would put the stick under his armpit, right?
Play
And he'll
one-handed.
play with one hand on the snare. I mean, with one hand with the stick, and then drink with his left hand, and then put the thing down, pick up a cigarette, light the cigarette, smoke it, and then put the cigarette in his mouth and grab the stick from under his armpit and continue where it was,
And never miss a beat.
We added a bass player, and his name was Adam Cruz from Jerome Cruz is his dad from Big Mountain. But anyway,
Rest in
Brother
peace.
Adam, rest in peace. He was our bass player. Had Carlos Siguera on keyboards.
He just played the other night with you guys.
And he played with us.
Kikoa,
Kikoa, the artist.
The artist. That was nice, man.
So,
good to see him. From Rock Bottoms, you started playing other gigs. You guys kind of developed the Thursday night Island night. So you did it. Was it first the Tropicosos, or was the Longboards first and then Tropicosos? I can't remember.
Oh, okay. So Longboards was always first. It was PB Bar and Grill.
That's
From
right.
Rock Bottom, we went to PB Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
So every Thursday night at Rock Bottom and every Sunday night at PB Bar and Grill, and that was in that rotation every week. So if you didn't want to see us on Thursday, you saw us on Sunday. If you missed us on Sunday, you can come see us on Thursday.
Yeah.
Gallagher's, we played Gallagher's.
Yeah.
Played at Winston's. We did a couple opening shows at 4th and B.
Squid Joe's.
Squid Joe's. So
The first time a lot of the bands would come out, San Diego Island Boys
Whole
would back
new
them
one.
up. You guys would back them up. You'd be the local act to
we'd
get
be the
everybody
opening.
up.
We'd be the opening
band and get
and
the
that was
everybody
that,
going.
and that was like back in the day when, thanks to Polynesian Underground, Brother Mana told me, Big Island now, well, always Big Island, but that's where he's from, Hilo. But he was out here, and that was Polynesian Underground was putting it down back then. Everybody was on the bandwagon. They were doing Canes. Mana was bringing all the groups from everywhere.
Wave House.
Soldier, but Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Catch a
Mana
Fire. He brought all these bands to San Diego.
Mana, Polynesian Underground, brought all of them. First time bands over here, but he brought them. We have played with Tribal Seeds when they were like still kids. At Squid Joe's, we Big Mountain, Catch a Fire, Iration,
Fiji.
Ohana,
Kontiki.
Ekolu,
That was
Kikai
that-
Boys, Josh Hendricks, Chad Haley, Natural Vibes, Sasha Man, BET,
Three Houses Down.
10 Feet, Mixture, Tribal Theory,
For the ABC
Kahilofa,
band?
which
ABC?
is AKA the Noisemakers now.
Yep.
Inner Vision.
Yeah, big props to Mana.
We went on and we made 2 albums, SDIB 1, SDIB 2, and then after the first album, really, in 2007, we released the first album. Midnight Hour is the song that the radio stations in Hawaii played a lot. And then to the people's votes, requests. Midnight Hour was the most popular song. It put us on the map. We got the Hawaiian 2007 Hawaiian Music Award.
Yeah, we're going to play that. I'm going to play that right after this, too.
Okay.
All right, here we are, Longboards and PB, and I got here the San Diego Island Boys. And how'd you guys get your start, man? Where'd you guys all meet at?
Man, it was a long road, man, a long road. I met this guy in the hospital. I met this guy at school. We started 2 different bands, and we finally brought it all together. And then all these guys, man, they came after time, and it all formed to what it is today.
Who writes the original songs?
Everybody write their own individual originals. So, Akoni, Jeff, all the boys put in a little bit more,
Actually, Barayeri write the vocals, and then we sing them.
Remembering the time, you would make me see, yeah. And all I ever said Adam.
Jeff. No ukulele.
Los keyboards. John, drummer.
Polytype for sure. Vocals, guitar, baby.
And definitely, these guys are brought to you by Polynesian Undergrounds. What's your name, brother?
What's up, brother, man? Eddie. Support for these brothers, bro. Support these brothers.
Getting warmed up for the Kulo show, huh? Right on.
My best friend, y'all.
But I learned to trust in you, my friend, more than anything. Oh yeah. And thinking back to them summers on the homestead, when I first heard you sing. Oh, after the midnight hour, you and I will fly together. Oh, after the midnight hour, it'll be just you. It'll be just me. Play for me.
Where you from, brother?
Honolulu, Hawaii.
Waina, Hawaii. San Diego.
Kapahulu, Oahu.
Hawaii.
I'm from San Diego. From Hilo, Hawaii and San Diego.
After the midnight hour, you and I will fly together. Oh, after the midnight hour, it'll be just you. It'll be just me. But I need to say I love you.
Well, you know, one thing about this I love you about your band is everything's positives, good vibes, getting everybody ready for the weekend. So I appreciate you guys coming out, giving us a good sound. So we'll look forward to seeing you Saturday at the Kulo show. Right on. Peace out.
On that album, you wrote a song for your daughter, didn't you?
Yes, I wrote a song called Pretty Face.
Pretty Face.
Yeah.
And so, who wrote most of those songs, or was it just a combination? Everybody threw in a song.
Well, everybody had Akoni had wrote the main
Midnight
songs. Well, he wrote Midnight Hour, Sugar, Where's That Girl,
John wrote "Come Down."
and Jeff wrote Spreading Culture. Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah.
Spreading Culture, and I wrote Pretty Face.
Nice.
And after 4 years, the students graduated. So a lot of them went back home, and some of them left. They left San Diego. They was in college the whole time, so they're not here. They graduated. So the crowd went home, man, and the kind of like slowed down. So by that time, we were kind of like the boys had graduated.
Yeah.
So they were trying to do their thing, like trying to figure out where they want to go in life. Whether they want to play music right now or this was a college thing for 4 years. Let's go do our what we did our degree in. So I that's what they did. And so they went that route. And so I was left like, okay, well, I'm going to keep going. And so when the two, Akoni and Jeff, had left, I implemented Jerome and Kale into the band, and we made Island Irie. Kale and Jerome kind of went their way too. So then I implemented Zerlan and Chris, and then we were Pali Roots.
So how do people get a hold of you? And you're on social media?
You can go to my Instagram, which is Pali Roots Music, all one word, Pali Roots Music. That's all, no capitals. Just Pali Roots Music, Pali Roots Music at Instagram. And then it's Pali Roots Music on Facebook, Pali Roots Music on SoundCloud, and then there's Pali Roots Music on YouTube.
It's always great seeing you, brother. Thank you so much for doing this interview. And you guys get a little history of the SDIB. So that's it. Sweet Reggae Music Show. Signing off.